Welcome back to a very upgradeless run of this game. So, we're taking a little break from playing topless for Spongebob. That was gonna get blown off anyways. I always like this particular one though. This particular Spongebob challenge. Just because it was the hardest one. Okay, so what's the timing for that again? I used to have the timing for all these memorized. But I think if it blows while one blade is over, you want to be on the next blade. No, if I got on that blade, that would have been good. But we're going to be in for a nasty surprise once we get out of this level, though, unfortunately, since we're going to be in that room again at playing topless that I just had some difficulties with. What? Wait a minute here. How do we do this again? That timing was not what I thought it would be. I get on here and this one's not blowing. So why was the next... Oh, I was just me messing myself up. Why was the next one still blowing if I couldn't do anything about that? I don't remember how this works. I don't think the rest of this level is even that bad, if I remember right. It should stop blowing eventually. See, there you go. That's what I expected would happen. If I had gone the first one safely, the second one should be safe too, right? Anyways, like this part, for instance, most of these are just set pieces that actually aren't that hard, I feel like. That isn't to say that I found this level easy, but I can get through it without much problem. Just have to take it kind of slowly, I think. There's a treasure chest too that I wouldn't mind getting. You can take this whole thing quickly and get it done well if you know what you're doing too, but... What's that one? You don't have a ton of these. We're missing quite a few lately. Yeah. We do have a good portion of them, actually. Right. This is the hard part. Wait, what's the order on these? Left, right. And that goes right, left? Well, that is weird. I don't remember thinking too hard about this part in the past when I did this before. I'll just go to the left when this blows now. There we go. This part isn't too bad either, I don't think. It looks scary, but something too special. Yeah, this is one or two real hard parts, I feel like, but I don't think it's that bad. What's gonna be bad is this part. Where do we appear? Oh, jeez. No! Leave me alone! Leave me alone!
Is the room spinning or is it just me? Whoa! It's a breath mint.
I'm curious what happens if I just run ahead here. There we go. Aren't there only 2 buttons? Yeah, I knew there were more buttons, it's just that I think the buttons only just now appeared. Oh, you know, I don't know if I ever actually knew. What told you which buttons were safe? These are safe buttons, right? That's funny, if you actually pick up all of the Mainland points here, you have no hint anymore as to which ones are safe. It's the ones that have the green Manliness points on them. I don't think I ever actually knew that. I think I just always picked up the Manliness points. You know, went about my day. I just had to memorize which ones were right. Oh, do they not do anything now? Yeah, oh well. Oh jeez, I forgot this part. There's just a checkpoint here. Ah! Yeah, that's some tight timing too. Ah! Excuse me, Bob. Never seen that happen. Could we? This isn't really possible to go too high on here. Bulbul's actually really good against these foggers. These guys are a lot less annoying, actually, here in Playtopas than they were originally back in. That one. Oh jeez, this is so much harder without... Just in myself, there we go. So much harder without the upgrade bubble bowl. There we go. The way that paddle turns doesn't even make sense, but whatever. This is the last room up here? If it is, this is the part that I've actually been loading the most. It's the thing the thing that inspired me, yep, here we are, to do this playthrough. These aren't the usual textures we see on these things. Are those supposed to look that way? Did it load the wrong textures or something? Or do they... That's weird, also. Forgot this was here. Yeah, there's another treasure chest I missed. I think the other treasure chest is somewhere in this building, actually. So I love how they just decide for no apparent reason to put lava on top of those platforms. I guess it's so you can't jump top of them, but how or why would you anyways? I think that's a texture glitch. I think. I don't think those boxes really look like that. But if that is a glitch, it's a really funny one because it actually looks... It makes sense seeing those textures on those, doesn't it? Like it's a metal texture on a bunch of metal stuff. It's kind of funny. Anyways, it's so tempting to get this just to be silly, even though I have no need for these manliness points. How many manliness points do you need in total again? 6 plus 8. So you only need one more to fully upgrade everything? Anyways, I believe this is the final room right here. And the last part of this, well actually it's the beginning of this room that I don't know how to do. The first part of this next room is actually what inspired the idea, in me at least, of a not Spongebob, of a no upgrade run. Because I legitimately don't know how you're supposed to do this part right here.
These just ooze macho.
The part that comes after is going to be hard too. Oh, you can't even zoom in on it. That's interesting. I figured it was too far away for me to hit, but even with the upgraded... Ah, you can't trick me. Even with the upgrade version, you can't get that there. So here's the thing. We're gonna have some problems here. Because there are gonna be some enemies that spawn here. And I legitimately don't know how to deal with them. What do you do about these? Whoops. Probably not that. I legitimately don't know how to deal with these guys. It doesn't help that I don't have any health to work with. So it seems like attacking them directly is not an option. for fairly obvious reasons. Oh my god! What? No! I need to take these guys out first. Wait, they're gone now? Did they just appear once and move forwards a little bit? Ah, but my sonic wave target's destroyed too if they hit me. That's one of the worst parts. Ah! I don't have any health here either. So I could Iron Man this a little bit. If I had more health. I don't think it would be any use either. Jeez! Those things actually... It's like they're managing to predict where I'm moving. Ah. See, this is legitimately the one part I have no idea how to do. Okay, so I can't just... So the solution is not to try to sidestep them. I was wondering if I could just make them not appear. No, if you move it all, they appear. That's actually kind of funny. Even going backwards makes them appear. I have been wondering a little bit if I could do something weird like... No. If I do something really weird where I create an explosion with the sonic wave guitar and then make them appear. One little idea I have is to not even attack the Mervs. I wouldn't think I'd be able to get underneath them though, because they'll just hit me. Like that. Ah, jeez, he attacks so often that I can't even do that. If I had more health, that would be an interesting idea. So I could do that. But then there's another Merv that I can't kill. I'm surprised I got as far as I did. So I can get past the first Merv, but there are two Mervs. At least. Probably just the two. And then I have to... And then even after that, I'd have to rush the three Mervs in the middle. There's no safe spot I can stand in. Whoa. Their attacks get desynced immediately. So I'm effectively always covered by fire. And then, after... Oh my god! After that, I still need to fight the... Plankton statue. This is absurd. Don't care about you. So I don't care. Ah! That one got me twice. That's the furthest I've gotten. I don't know how to get further. Alright, so I admit I need to reference some outside help here. So... I'm gonna go ahead and say that it's probably literally impossible to do that part without upgrades. Without being able to... Without the upgrade spin attack in particular. I got pretty far. But even if... I don't think that even if I did take any damage throughout the whole thing, I'd be able to approach those three Mervs in the center. But there's a trick here. The unfortunate part being that I think... there's an extra issue here where... Oops. I think there's an extra issue where retrying this becomes a lot really harder. As the trick you can use, it seems fairly necessary. But the thing is, to do it again if you fail, seems like it would require doing what I just did, where I actually went back to the Spongebob Arena challenge. Because there's a checkpoint that will mess you up. Otherwise.
No gutter! No gutter!
Because the checkpoint here is down on the ground. And if you move it all, the MERS will appear. But it works a little bit differently the first time you're there. See, the first time you go over here... Yeah, they're supposed to have a different texture? It's weird.
Vacuuming up manliness, even
You
in
go
the
over here.
corners.
You let him destroy the platform. And now you can do something a little bit different.
Upsy daisy!
Now if you drop down here... Now notice things are a little different. The MERVs do not appear. Also, the springboard stays transparent for some reason. And now we can go about our lives dealing with this guy. Dealing with everyone one by one. Which is still tough. The thing is, I think if we die here... Oh, go. I think we face the extra issue
Macho.
of how... I think we'll respawn back down here. Can I hit this guy's shockwave guitar? I don't think I can. What am I gonna do about this dude? Can't go back there. Ah, dear. Ah, no! I'm down here. And now the MERVs appear. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Game. Let's just not worry about that. Alright, so I'm probably gonna have to take a break from trying this and try at a later point if things don't work out this time. Which I don't like the idea of, but I'm kind of out of time here. After having tried this for about an hour. And the game's apparently giving up here too. I know this is possible now, but each attempt just takes so long. Come on. So I have to go through the Spongebob challenge and a few other bits of the level every single time. I want to do this. It's that darn checkpoint that makes the MERVs appear every single time. This room's gonna look really ridiculous though. With lava that looks nothing like what it's supposed to look like.
Nothing like a little man type stuff.
Come on.
Yellow sponge coming through.
It's the most ridiculous looking room.
Upsy daisy.
Alright. One last shot. Oh hey, this time the platform isn't, or the trampoline isn't transparent for some reason. That's odd.
Is the room spinning or is it just me?
Okay. Ugh, these stupid explosions. I need every last bit of health I can get.
110 decibels of sonic goodness.
I need these explosions to not scatter so much. Sometimes they don't. Those times are really, really nice. Other times they do that.
These just ooze
Alright.
macho.
This guy's gonna be a pain too. I can't really... I like how the glow was green for the lava now. Ah. Whoa. Thing is, I have to get rid of this guy here, because if I don't do it here, then he's gonna be a problem
Boing.
in the next area instead. Maybe. No! Really? Alright, I'm gonna have to call it for now. Because now we have Mervs. So when I was going... I'm kind of out of patience here. I don't know how much time I want to spend today trying to do this. I know it's possible. I'm not gonna give up on this, but ugh. I'll be back.